Alright guys, it's Team Sloppy Taters here with a deck list, and this deck list is something I've been using for almost a month and a half now. I've been editing it pretty religiously, trying to find what goes right and what all. But I think I found something that's been working. The deck list is Ojamas. Kind of underrated for what they're able to do, but I really like them. So we got our deck list here. We'll go ahead and start. I'm running 3 Ojama Blues. Ojama Blue, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can get 2 Ojama cards from your deck to your hand, which includes your Ojamagic, your Delta Hurricanes, your Field Spell, and any other Ojama monsters you need and whatnot. Usually what you'll want to get is probably the Field Spell if you don't have it, or Delta Hurricane in red, or Ojamagic in red. It's mostly an OTK deck with a little bit of backup behind it. I have a video up with a duel of this deck, and you see me use the OTK. So if you want to know how to work the OTK, you can go watch that video. You pretty much just you ditch Ojamagic, you ditch Ojamagic to the graveyard with your Field Spell on the field to special summon blue from your graveyard after he's already been sent to the graveyard to get red and Delta Hurricane. Once you do that, you special summon Ojama Blue because you ditched your Ojamagic. Then you have red, green, black, and yellow in your hand. Normal summon red, special yellow, green, and black. Overlay 4 of them for 2 Gachis. With the Field Spell on the field, everyone's attack and defense reverse, and then go for the kill. Next up, I run 2 Ojama Black, 2 Ojama Green, 2 Ojama Yellow. 3 of each is overkill, but you need the 2 just in case you draw them, because usually you don't want to draw these guys. You always want to get them with Ojamagic, because these guys are a dead draw out of the ass. The worst dead draw in this entire deck. Ojama Red. Broken for the Ojama deck, because when you normal summon him, you can special summon up to 4 Ojama monsters from your hand in attack position, and that's where the OTK comes from. 2 super nimble mega hamsters, mostly in here to grab blue if you don't already have them. If they attack into this, it flips, you special summon blue face down, and then they have to attack it to get your life points, and that gives you your OTK ability. So, and plus, with the Field Spell on the field, Super Nimble Mega Hamster is kind of an 1800 beat stick, I guess you can think of it. 2 Junk Synchron. I'm recently running Synchros in this deck, seeing how they're working. They're working pretty well. When you normal summon them, you can special summon a level 2 or lower monster from your graveyard and face up defense position. What it means is when you normal summon him, you special summon any Ojama from your graveyard in defense position. So that's good. You can get your blue if you need your OTK, or you can just special summon and synchro right away into a 5. Like a Junk Warrior, or a Catastor, or a Frozen Fitzgerald. I run Sea Dragon, Lord of Gishildon, I guess. And if you have another Ojama on the field, you can sync right into a 7. And that is awesome. If you need it, if you can't get that OTK out. Snowman Eater, 1900 beat stick with the Field Spell on the field, meant to clear the field and stall until you can get your OTK. Sangan, search out for the OTK. Ojama Country. Great field spell for Ojamas. I really feel like this is one of the best field spells for an archetype. When you control an Ojama card, it switches all monsters on the field. It switches their attack and defense. So if you have an Ojama out, his attack would be 1,000 and his defense would be 0, which is awesome because that's how the OTK works. And you can send an Ojama card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon an Ojama monster from your graveyard, which is also where the OTK comes from. You send Ojama Magic to the graveyard, get your green, yellow, and black, special summon blue, and then once you special summon blue, you go for the OTK. 2 creature swap to stall and kind of beat them down if you need to. You switch out your Ojama for one of their monsters. You switch out your Ojama Blue and hit them with that. Hit Ojama Blue, the monster you just got. You still get the 2 Ojama cards to your hand. 3 Polar Duality just makes the deck work faster and should be used in pretty much every deck. My body has a shield for protection, trying to keep your stuff on the field. MST Dark Hole Staples. Mirror Force Torrential, 2 D Prisons, Trapstone, and Starlight. All these traps are really good. They help the deck run consistently because you're keeping your opponent at bay with these 4. This helps with finishing off with the OTK, and just in case you need a Stardust, if you ever need a Stardust. On to the extra deck. 3 Gachis, necessary for the OTK. Whenever you have your 5 Ojamas on the field, because you just normally summoned red, you exceed for 2 Gachis, and then they both have 2,600 attack, and whatever Ojama you have left over has 1,800 attack once you have the field spell on the field. Stardust, because you have Starlight Road in there. That's really it. Junk Synchron, because I guess you could get him into a big beat stick. Junk Gardener, because he's a beat stick with the field spell out, and he's got a decent effect for what the deck does. Now I have Justice Catastor, really staple. Ooh, I love this card. 2 Frozen Fitzgerald. It's a 5-star synchro. Requires a Dark Tuner and a non-tuner Beast type monster. Junk Synchron's a Dark, and every other card besides Snowman Eater and Sangan are all Beast types. So, Junk Synchron special summon blue, sync into Frozen Fitzgerald. He's 25/25, either way with the field spell on the field. And if he attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. When he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, and control no monsters, you can discard 1 card to special summon him from the graveyard and face-up defense, which is awesome. I'm debating running 3, but I haven't tested it enough for me to put it at 3. I guess he could turn into a beat stick if you need him, if your opponent's just popping stuff left and right. He's Sea Dragon Lord of Gishilnodon. 2,300, 1,800. Requires a level 3 non-tuner monster. Oh, well, looks like I missed something. I haven't tested this guy, but I missed something, so he's going to be leaving, so I'm not expecting him. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon is just a good beat stick for the deck when you need it, and his effect can be used efficiently. Black Rose, just in case you need to blow everything up. Don't have your field spell up and you're in trouble. Scrap all that you fiend it up. Pylon Delta, he's a beat stick with the field spell on the field. 2,800 attack. And his effect doesn't matter. He's just a beat stick. Another guy like Frozen Fitzgerald. He's a level 7 though. And, well, missed something about this guy too. Not really, never mind. If he attacks, your opponent can't activate spells and traps like the other one. And when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. or your side of the field to the graveyard to negate the attack. Just in case you need a little bit of blockage, if you need to back them up. And that's my Ojama deck list. If you guys want to see another gameplay using my Ojamas, please tell me, because I'd love to put one up for you guys. More deck lists coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later.